What's up, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Lupus Things series, where we talk about lupus and all its things. You know most. So the Lupus Things series is specifically for our Tweens and Teens group. Seeing that there's so much info on adults with lupus, we felt the Tweens and Teens should have their own info to look up on when they need it. So this first episode is about lupus and brain fog. Because as you can imagine, being in school and trying to concentrate and study for exams and all that school stuff, brain fog is a huge concern. So let's learn what it is, what causes brain fog, and how to cope with it. So first things first, what is brain fog? It's a type of mental dysfunction involving memory problems, a lack of mental clarity, or in other words, struggle to keep a clear mind, poor concentration, or an inability to focus. So let's look at how brain fog may present in a tween or teen with lupus. You may feel depressed or feeling down, memory problems even in small details, headaches, fatigue or sleepiness, confusion, rushed speech, difficulties with movement, problems doing daily tasks like writing in books because of disabilities caused by lupus, struggles with concentration, especially during school or studying, and things like that. Now, saying all this, keep in mind that most doctors acknowledge that each individual with lupus will experience brain fog uniquely. And also, not every person with lupus will experience brain fog symptoms, but it is very common. There are some specific areas, however, that seem to be the most negatively impacted, including memory, attention, planning, and multitasking, which you can imagine impacts any lupus patient that is still going to school or studying. So, what causes brain fog? So, even though there's no one general specific reason for lupus brain fog, researchers are working super hard to determine what exactly is responsible. But studies do know that stress, hormones due to puberty, fatigue, and even fibromyalgia, if you also have fibromyalgia along with lupus, may be to blame. Studies suggest that physical activity and obesity may impact brain or mental function in individuals with lupus. Brain fog can also be caused by increased antibody activity. If you have APS, which is antiphospholipid syndrome, which is a disorder in which the immune system mistakenly attacks normal proteins in the blood, then you are at a greater risk of experiencing cognitive dysfunction. So, if you have specific antibody activity, this may affect the hippocampus, okay? The hippocampus is the center of emotion, memory, and the autonomic nervous system in the brain. And this part plays an important role in long and short-term memory and spatial memory, which helps with movement and navigation. So if you are struggling to balance or your judgment on distance is a bit off and things like that, this is also a symptom of brain fog. You're not delulu. So the amygdala is part of your brain inside your temporal lobe. This little amygdala thingy is a key part of processing and controlling emotion. It is linked to feelings such as fear and pleasure, and is also linked to conditions such as anxiety and depression. So lastly, often brain fog may be caused by something as simple as an underlying issue that has not yet been properly diagnosed. So always push yourself and your doctors to check things out. Don't ever leave or put off a simple symptom like confusion or memory struggles. It could mean a whole lot different. So let's check how to cope with brain fog, as it has a huge impact on tweens and teens, especially during school and studying. So to date, there are not any medications that can be prescribed to specifically treat brain fog. Often there is an underlying issue that is identifiable or diagnosable. A healthcare practitioner or doctor will be able to treat that issue, and in turn the fog may go away to some degree. But if a lupus flare comes with the brain fog, managing the flare may in turn manage the fog. There are, however, coping strategies that can be used to manage overall well-being while experiencing brain fog. So number one, keep a good emotional environment. A strong support system is key to helping manage symptoms. Being surrounded by positive, trustworthy family and friends can help you to cope with when your spoons are running low. Especially at school, if you are struggling to balance or carry your backpack between classes, ask a friend to help you in case your brain fog is at a high that you can't even walk in a straight line. Or if you are struggling to concentrate, know which friend you can ask to help you understand or help you after school. This also brings up the importance of educating school teachers so that they know when they should maybe give you an extra lesson or help you concentrate or understand a little bit more or better. Number 2, don't fall for peer pressure. Keep your friend group tight, and if that means it's a small friend group, then so be it. Don't let anyone pressure you into doing something that is difficult due to brain fog. Like maybe if you need a few minutes to rest your brain during lunch breaks and maybe just listen to music while you're eating, then make sure you take those few minutes to regroup and rest your brain rather than letting someone make you interact in a draining group conversation. And I know it sounds silly, but just talking to people continuously right after having to try and concentrate the whole day in class can be exhausting for people with lupus, and tiredness and fatigue contribute towards brain fog. Number 3, form a good relationship with your healthcare practitioners and doctors. Building trust, having a good rapport, and openly communicating with them will help both the practitioner and you with the treatment plans for your brain fog. Number 4, make sure to take care of yourself. And by this, I mean by eating right, working out to the degree that is healthy for your body with lupus, not someone else's exercise routine, relieving stress and staying away from draining yourself. And every person will feel drained from different things, but get to know what drains you and stay away from it, and that will go far in your overall well-being, including brain fog. Take care of the mind as well as the body. Doing brain activities and exercises that challenge the brain, like puzzles or memory games or even reading, can ensure that mind operates at its peak. Any mind activity game will help. Consider cognitive behavioral therapy, which is CBT. Working with a therapist or other mental health care practitioners can help individuals develop good coping habits to deal with brain fog and any related stress. Sometimes it even just helps to talk a problem through and have someone who is unbiased to listen. So let's look at tactics that you can use daily to help make life a little easier when experiencing that irritating brain fog. Stay organized using planners, apps on smartphones, electronic filing systems, or even paper filing systems can help to stay organized and keep on top of appointments, treatment plans, medications, symptoms, homework, the whole toot. Identify brain fog triggers, paying attention to when the fog hits, when it lifts, and all that. This information is not only good for you to know, but for the healthcare practitioner as well. Write everything down. Everything. Using phone apps or taking notes, keeping to-do lists, writing in your journal, or even using sticky notes can help with keeping up to date and to not forget. Do not rely on your memory. Even in the best of circumstances, important things may get missed. Life happens. Learn memory techniques. Ask healthcare practitioners about memory exercises, puzzles, or games that may help you with retention and recall. Doing puzzles like word searches, crosswords, Sudoku, or word jumbles can be a great place to start and can even be fun distraction from the daily grind. Lastly, take it day by day. Tomorrow is way too much to think about, so only concentrate on today. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you found this helpful, please give this video a huge thumbs up and also comment below on what you would like to know more about. Let us know. Let's chat about it. Until next time, bye!